I slept with a woman for money.
Yeah, I've had that one.
No, I got paid. Look. For professional services rendered.
Viv, I've been offered a job in Bermuda.
That's nice.
It's a private clinic. Good money. Fabulous quality of life. It's a great opportunity. For both of us.
We've been having some problems. I bet everyone says that, don't they?
We're here to find out if our marriage is worth saving.
Daniel has been working as an escort, sleeping with women for cash.
Don't believe it.
I was wondering if we could have a chat.
Get lost, will you? You've done enough damage.
Vivian March, will you do me the honour of becoming my wife?
A gossip column in the future, using stories prized from the memory chips of androids. These servants have been privy to the intimate details of the rich and famous. But one android refuses to share what's in his head. There is a sort of gritty realism to the film, which will be premiered at the Sci-Fi Festival. Gritty realism to the film. So I wanted to find out what it was that the filmmakers wanted to achieve, and how they felt the Whispering Gallery could stand out against such a raft of talent from around the world. Gritty realism. What it was. What it was they wanted to achieve, how they felt. How they felt. A raft of talent around the world. How they felt around the world. What they felt.
Emily, breakfast!
How can you say that?
Well, name one other decent film he's been in.
Other than Pirates?
Of course.
Haven.
I haven't seen it.
Well, there you go then.
What do you mean, there you go? You can't base an argument on a film that I haven't seen.
Fine, Troy.
I rest my case.
What was wrong with Troy?
Well, let's just say that it wasn't the horse that got nominated for the most wooden performance.
I'm going out of here before you come to blows.
Oh, Joe. Is he all right? Seems...
Dad? Yeah, he's just got a lot on his mind at the moment. Huh. He's taken on this really useless new doctor at the mill.
Oi.
Watch it. Anyway, look at the time.
Ah, OK.
Okay, go on. I'll make some breakfast.
I'll have to skip it.
Yeah, you could do with losing the love handles.
Oh.
Tate!
But one android refuses to share
Tate! You're not even dressed. Come on, get up.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Morning.
No temp?
No, the smell of a nail varnish was making me feel lightheaded, which explains quite a lot about her, actually.
Oh, well, you have to admit the smack of chewing gum added a certain je ne sais quoi to the practice.
Morning.
So, who do we have on reception this morning?
Ah, well, now that would be somebody devastatingly attractive, vastly overqualified, and who is known for her sparkling wit.
I shall look forward to meeting you.
Where are you going back?
Didn't Auntie Marion tell you not to speak with your mouth full?
When are you going back to Boston?
Oh,
She hasn't decided. Spring term's very casual over there. And Em's brought quite a lot of work over with her, hasn't you?
yeah, that's right.
Great, then we can go and do something later in the week. Like see a film.
I guess.
I guess.
Shut up.
Children.
See you later. Have a nice day.
Yeah, no, I'm going to the doctors. My mum's taking me. Yeah, yes.
Come on, we're late enough as it is.
Okay. Yes, the doctors. Yes.
You don't have to go.
Want to get this sorted out.
Well, of course we want to get it sorted. You're always on that phone these days.
It was Sam.
Of course. It didn't ring.
It's on silent. I don't know.
I never thought I'd say this, but it just isn't the same without Vivian.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, there's no challenge, is there? Everything's sort of smooth. I think I miss her.
Yeah, me too. She's part of furniture, isn't she?
Yeah, like an uncomfortable old chair that you just can't bear to throw out.
Oh, she'd love that.
I hope she's enjoying herself.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. In her own way.
Ready?
Tate Pinner. Sorry. Tate Pinner.
Tate. Look, Mum, could I see the doctor on my own?
On your own?
You can't talk from them again.
Is there something you're not telling me? No. You don't seem to be listening lately. I want to make sure you're paying attention to what the doctor says.
What?
There, you see? I don't know if you can't hear me or you just don't want to.
Okay. Tate Pinner.
Yes.
The doctor's waiting for you.
Look, I'm 17.
I want to know what's wrong.
Nothing, I'm just tired, that's all.
Then they can do tests to find out why.
I don't want any tests.
I want to know.
Then why don't you go see the doctor?
Oh!
I'm sorry.
It's the wicket to the east.
Is there a problem?
I'm sorry. He's a bit distracted at the moment.
Wicket to the east.
Tate, please.
Sorry I'm late.
To the east.
But Leatherbridge Central was harder to find than the train driver anticipated.
Well, I wasn't expecting you back this early, actually.
Well, there's only so much pleasure one can glean from Morecambe. So, what have I missed?
Oh, you know.
So, Tate, what can we do for you today? What can we do for you today?
Sorry, I've got a call.
That really should be turned off.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about this. I do usually like my patients to be in the room.
Not now, please, not now.
It starts like this, and before you know it, the whole desk is cluttered.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the sort of impression we ought to be giving our patients, is it? The reception desk should reflect the running of the surgery. Clean and efficient. We're not a transport cafe. Perhaps I should put a notice in the staff room. You should leave that to me. I'm sure you've got better things to do with your time.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Well, there's no point in having a dog and barking yourself.
He's lost all interest in his studies. He doesn't go out. He used to be so energetic. Now he just sits around all day. It's a job getting him out of bed in the morning.
Mrs. Pinner, there's nothing I can do when he's not even in the room, and I do have a lot of other patients to see.
But that's just it. He never would have behaved like this before. It's like he's in his own little world half the time.
Perhaps you should make another appointment.
I'm sure he won't be a moment.
I really-
Please, Doctor, just speak to him. I've tried, but he won't listen to me anymore.
How was the holiday, then?
It was hardly a holiday. The weather was foul and disagreeable, as was my auntie.
Well, I guess Morecambe isn't exactly Bermuda, is it?
No.
Look, Vivian, I'm really, really sorry if I got over-involved in...
You're a good friend, and I appreciate it.
So, do you still think that you made the right decision?
Yes, yes, of course.
Oh, that's good.
And what about you, Julia Parsons? What's your latest venture?
Me? I don't really have one. Actually, I feel as if I'm treading water a bit at the moment, to be honest.
Well, that won't do. We'll have to get you a new project, something you can get your teeth into.
Well, all donations gratefully received.
He met this girl, Sam, at college. I'm sure she's got something to do with it. She's not exactly what I would call an ideal role model for Tate. Bangles and baubles everywhere, multicoloured hair.
Really?
Oh, I didn't mean anything.
Sorry about that.
Sam?
Yeah.
Thought as much.
Tate, I do have other patients to see.
Sorry.
Right, your mum was just...
Hello? Sam? Sam, been really busy lately. Look, I really can't talk now. I'm at the doctor's. I'll phone you later. Yes, I promise. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Is that switched off now?
Yeah.
Your mum was just saying that you're having trouble getting up in the morning.
Just tired, that's all.
Even when you are up, you're like a zombie. Just stop fiddling with that thing and tell the doctor what's wrong.
Mrs. Pinner, would you mind leaving Tate and I alone?
Oh,
It's just I think it might be easier for Tate. Right, let's put that thing out the way, shall we?
Didn't I hear you were dating someone? You worked in a cafe?
Oh, Delhi. No, it's all a long time ago now.
What happened?
Just didn't work out.
What is it about women and food that you find so irresistible?
I don't know. Your mum used to make a pretty good pancake, now I come to think. So, you seeing anyone?
Me? No. Far too busy. They're all jocks or geeks anyway.
So you're not stressed about your exams?
No.
There's nothing in particular that's bothering you?
There's nothing in particular that's bothering you? No.
Tate, why did you come in today?
What are you waiting for?
Your mum seems to think there's something you're not telling her.
Like I said, I'm just a bit run down.
Anything you talked to Sam about?
If you don't tell her, she'll find out. Sam, no.
You do know that anything you say to me will be in the strictest confidence.
She's a doctor.
You do know that anything you say to me will be in the strictest confidence. Something funny?
She's only trying to help.
What did you say?
What?
Tate, can you hear me all right? Something funny?
My ears have been bothering me a bit lately.
Okay, well, let's have a look, shall we? Are they hurting now?
No.
Any headaches?
Clive?
Sorry?
What? No, is there anything down there?
No sign of any infection?
Good.
Tate, are you sure there's not something you'd like to talk to me about? If you don't speak to me, I can't help you.
Probably it's just my exams, you know. Just need some rest, yeah?
Okay.
Thank you.
Emily Fenton? Would you like to come through?
Nothing else you want to tell me about?
Nothing you should tell me about it. Tate! Oh, for goodness sakes, you'll give yourself a tumour the amount of time you spend on this thing. Hello? They've gone. Have you any idea how embarrassing that was? Shut up! What's got into you?
Tell her.
Oh, I suppose compared to Sam, I've nothing worthwhile to say. Tate, what is it? Talk to me, please!
You'll never carry that lot through in one go. You'll have to make 2 trips.
I do not want to make 2 trips.
You could have been there and back by now.
Oh, it's all about the balance.
Why don't you want to make 2 trips?
Because, Vivian, I like a challenge. Sorry, mate. Running late. So you're not going to stop and help pick them up now?
Bye, Mr. Beeson. Here.
You did that on purpose.
I'm sure it was just an accident.
No such thing with him. Doctors and arrogance go hand in hand, don't they? Oh, I didn't mean...
I'm so bored of this.
Melody.
can't switch it off. But you can't switch it off. You're a bright boy. You should be able to switch it off. Work out how to turn it
That
off.
really should be turned off.
Why don't you turn it off?
Is that switched off?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey! She's calling you. Calling you again. She's calling you.
I know.
Tate, are you all right?
Are you all right?
Tate?
Tate.
What's going on?
It's okay, Mum. Figure it out.
Figuring what out?
Show her the chart, you idiot.
Clive Stapes?
The film critic from the radio.
Have you taken something? Oh, Tate, why won't you tell me?
You won't understand.
Try me.
You're wasting time.
I know. I'm going.
Going where? What's going on? Tate, what's happening to you?
What's she going to think if you tell?
I can't take this anymore. I've got to get out of here.
It's all right, love. It's gonna be okay. Come on, you set me up.
Sam, it's Ava, Tate's mother. Has he phoned you this afternoon? Don't lie to me, you're on the phone to him all the time. You phoned him this morning. Oh, before that. You're telling me that's the only time you phoned him? It can't have been.
Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah. Do you fancy a cuppa?
Yeah, all right.
I just had this lad in. Didn't pay attention to anything I said and spent the whole of the session on the phone to his girlfriend.
So he's a rude kid. There's no cure for that in the NHS.
No, but that's just it. Why'd you bother? You know, he was 17. Could have refused and have to let his mother drag him all the way here. It's like he wanted to say something and then, well, I don't know, maybe I put him off. I wasn't in the best of moods.
You can't make someone tell you something if they don't want to.
No. It was like he was going to and then he clammed up. Well, I don't know, maybe it's something I said or something I did or maybe he just changed his mind.
Well, why don't you ask him to come back in, yeah? Phone off, no distractions.
Yeah, distractions. Maybe that's it. Maybe he wasn't rude. Maybe he was just distracted. Had something else on his mind. He did mutter something about a name or...
Was someone bothering him? Maybe he did want to tell you something, but he didn't know what to say.
Maybe I'll ask him to come in again at the end of the week. See if I can get him to open up to me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Are you going to see the orthotist?
Yeah, I'm being fitted with new calipers.
Well, that's great.
I've ordered a set of parallel bars. Build up my strength.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So, you know, how's it going with Ronnie?
Slow, you know, but he's agreed to continue with the counselling, so.
Good. You know, I really hope you sort things out.
Well, we'll see.
Dr. Woodson, Mrs. Pinner's on the phone. She seems slightly distressed.
Right, would you put her through?
Thanks for the...
Dr. Woodson.
It's Ava Pinner. I'm really worried about Tate. He's gone out. He's not making any sense. I think he might be high on something.
Well, Ava, slow down.
He's taking everything to pieces, all his electrical equipment. It's like he doesn't understand what anyone's saying to him anymore. And he's been lying to me. That girl, Sam, hasn't seen or heard from him in weeks. I've no idea who he's been talking to.
Have you any idea where he's gone?
No! He said he couldn't cope with it anymore. I don't know what to do. This is so not like him. I'm scared he's going to do something stupid.
Tate, can you hear me all right?
You can turn it off. I know you can turn it off.
Something funny.
Where's the switch?
What's happened to you? Is there a problem? How long's he been doing this?
I don't know. Suddenly I don't seem to know anything about him. It's like living with a stranger in the house.
You can't think of anywhere where Tate might feel safe or secret, whereas somewhere he might go in a crisis?
No.
Hasn't mentioned anyone else he's been talking to. Sam, maybe?
I got the impression things aren't going very well. And what does it all mean? It's such a jumble. It doesn't make any sense. He's even got you here, look.
Doctors 1025. Repeat and comment. Stapes made funny remarks.
See?
See the guy with the radio show?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
How would he know him? I think he listens to his late night show on the radio.
It's just he mentioned him at the surgery.
Joe? Hi. You see my phone charger anywhere?
Try the study.
Cheers. Where's Em?
She's in bed.
Well, she could milk jet lag this much.
Radio Leatherbridge, live from Wharfside, entertaining you every day.
Look, I need to speak. He was the first one. Well, he's the key. If I can speak to him, then maybe I can get him out my head.
Tate, can you hear me all right?
I just need to speak to Clive Stapes. Maybe he can stop this. Stop talking! Look, I just want to see him. Why won't you let me see him?
It's all right, love, we're here.
I just wait to speak to him. Sort it out.
It's all right, love, we're here. We're here now.
You can't talk to him further again.
Tate.
I can't hear what you're saying to me!
It's all right, calm down.
Tate.
Yes. I just want to stop. I just want to stop.
All right. Best get back. Vivian's just got back from holiday and she hasn't exactly mellowed. Joe?
Started off as an echo and then this one voice, Clive Stapes, started talking back like he was in the room.
Well, the voices can be very real. They can be people or voices you recognise, not necessarily. But there's no reason this particular voice is the strongest. Tell me, how long do the quiet periods last?
Varies.
And has it helped working out your chart?
I just thought it'd help me make sense of it all.
But does it take your mind off what you're hearing?
Yeah, I suppose it did.
Well, good. If writing things down helps you differentiate between what's real and what isn't, then use it as a strategy. And if you write things down as well, that'll help Tate separate between what you're saying and the voices that he's hearing.
Is there anything else we can do?
Well, unfortunately, the voices may just come and go like this. It's impossible to tell how long each episode may last, but the mental health specialist will be able to give you more information.
What's caused them?
It's difficult to say, but it could be any number of things. You need to tell them everything, and then they can assess you for the right treatment.
Do you think they'll be able to stop them?
I wish I could answer that. We'll just have to wait and see. But early diagnosis is the best thing.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Just didn't know what to say.
I give this sort of news to patients every other day. But it doesn't make it any easier to hear it as a parent.
It's definitely...
Yeah, we got the results today. Arrhythmogenic right ventricular cardiomyopathy. That's why she's been so tired.
I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Poor Em. Walk, don't run.
You done it. What'll happen if you don't?
Morning surgery starts at 9 a.m.
Anyone could come in.
Not if I lock the door.
These sessions really are not going to help us move forward if what happened with Nick is continually raised and held against me.
There are lots of people diagnosed with ARVC who lead perfectly normal lives.
It could kill me, couldn't it?